Thank you for the message today. It was very interesting. The first message about the Calvinism and Arminianism, I thought was really interesting. I haven't studied too much of either. But I agree with what you said about you kind of put all of your eggs in one basket when you believe one theology instead of just trying to be led by Christ. And this aspect of it may be accurate, but other aspects are wrong. You can't pick and choose. You kind of have to, just the way that the church does things today, they put all their eggs in one basket, and that's not right. So I thought that was a very interesting message. And then the second session about Jacob I thought was very interesting because you had talked about the vindication of Jacob, but then you also accidentally vindicated Esau in the midst of it as well. So I just thought that was really interesting.
Yes, I hadn't come to that conclusion yet. Thank you.
I thought that was very interesting. Okay, so Deli wrote in, I enjoyed the message, everything about it. Thank you, Pastor. And looks like we don't have anybody on the phone, but yes, I'll just wait a minute. There were a lot of people watching today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'll just wait a few minutes just so anybody can write anything in.
Okay. How many?
So they get a little bit of a lag. Oh, and I'll just add that understanding the 7 sons of Japheth I thought was very interesting as well. And I have heard that Scandinavia typically doesn't include the Finns, even though culturally they're very similar, but in their language they're very, very different. They sound like the Estonians.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I've seen videos where certain words in Icelandic, Norwegian, Swedish, they all sound similar, and then you get a Finnish word, which is something totally different, and they kind of make fun of them a little bit, yeah. But I just thought that was interesting that you said that, because I had come to that understanding that the Finns are not part of Scandinavia. They're part of the Nordic countries, I think, but they're not considered Scandinavian.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. That looks like that's it. No one else wrote it.
God bless you, brother.